Greetings everyone, my name's Courtney Davis and welcome to Spirit of Celtic, and this channel features my art and the stories behind the paintings. When people come into the gallery and can look closer at the paintings, they are often very surprised to discover that the work is actually built up with layers and layers of individually coloured dots, each done entirely by hand. This technique gives it a kind of three-dimensional effect, and it's also easy to blend images over images. In the early days of my 5-year apprenticeship with Merlin, often I would complete a painting and then be nudged, prodded and impressed to cover that finished work with more detail, and in some cases to completely cover the art. So people could sense there was something more going on happening within the art, although they couldn't see what it actually was. Although it often seemed a pointless exercise at the time, it always seemed to enhance the work energetically when it was completed. Today I shall be talking about the Christ Consciousness painting I completed in December 2015. I must admit to never feeling a really strong connection to the Christ energy. My leanings will be more to Buddhism and the Indian faith, though I don't consider myself either. I'm just me. I always try to work energetically without getting drawn into the name of the god, goddess, and archangel and its attributes. This way it holds no information traps that could affect the way the painting develops, and the connection can express itself rather than be tied to any conscious symbology I might add. Though I work closely with the Merlin energy, I never saw our collaboration as the historic or mythic figure Merlin. In fact, I often felt that it was more of an ancient scribe collaboration or some greater Celtic spirit that was guiding my hand. I did have an interesting moment when I was working on Celtic Illumination, the Irish school, a book dedicated to the Irish ancient manuscripts. Whenever I visited my elderly mother, she would often nod off in her chair while watching TV. I, of course, would never dare to change the channel and would have to suffer those TV soaps she'd like to watch or sleep through. She often would talk in her sleep, and one day I asked her who she was talking to, and she told me that often she would meet a monk who would take her around the monastery and show her different aspects of their life. She said that today she was showing them working on an illuminated book using gold leaf on a maroon dyed parchment. I hadn't heard of this technique before, but a short time later I bought a book that was being remaindered in a bookshop, and lo and behold, there was the illustrations inside such a book. The Christ consciousness symbol is extremely powerful and protective for many of the people and teachers that work from the gallery. For many it's the symbol of the highest vibration we as humans can hope to attain to. While working on the art, it certainly expressed itself with a pure, unconditional love. And there were moments when it often hit my heart with such love that it took my breath away. While working on the art, I'd like to keep the connection alive by lighting candles each night when I finish. Though there are often times that I get woken up in the early hours and get nudged to return to the painting and complete a certain section of the work that energetically needed working on at this certain time. Then the energy would release its hold and I could return to bed. It certainly challenged me, and as if to show me its true power of the connection, it stepped away for a few weeks, and I had to put the painting aside as there was absolutely no way I could get anywhere near the art to continue working on it. Then just as suddenly it returned, and its presence was very noticeable in the gallery when we connected, and people would often comment at the high vibration they were feeling. There are some that believe that the Christ consciousness is linked with the Milky Way in the night sky. In the Irish myths, the River Boyne and New Grange are believed to mirror the Milky Way. So after all the Boyne Valley art that I've created since being on Tara, perhaps I've been connected with the Christ energy all the time and I didn't know it. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Comments and helpful hints, all gratefully received. And as always, may your lights shine.